What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one we are going to another local card show here in Louisville, Kentucky. Super excited to be heading to another show. I think it's been probably 3 weeks to maybe even a month since I've been to one. So I've been itching to get back to a show, and I think there's actually another one, not next weekend, but the weekend after. So shouldn't have to wait too long for another one after this one. But the goal for today, honestly, I'm just gonna, kind of go to the show and enjoy it. And if I see anything, I might pick it up. But I don't really have, any goals or anything for today, other than maybe pick up a card or two for the National Series Fire Packs. It's just kind of hard to pick up, cards this much in advance of when I plan to release them, which is in about 2 months, because, so many changes can happen with prices. Players can get hurt and can drastically decrease value on cards. So it is kind of hard to pick up cards 2-3 months in advance. But that's the goal for today. If I see anything I like, I might pick it up. But we're just going to kind of go to the show, enjoy it, see what we see, talk to people and have some fun. So we're going to head to the ATM, get some cash, not bring in, as much as I probably normally would, because, again, I don't really plan on making too many pickups, but you never know, that could definitely change. So let's head to the ATM, get some cash, and then we'll head on to the show. All right, guys, so just checking back in real quick. I actually just drove down the street and had to come back to my house because I did forget something that I wanted to bring to the show. I am bringing a few cards today for potential trade. Nothing too crazy, but I did actually want to bring this Steph Curry SGC 95. This is a Steph Curry encased gold card, so it is numbered out of 10. I wanted to bring this one for potential trades because, as you guys know with the Fire Packs, I typically will only include either PSA 10s, SGC 10s, or raw cards. So this being a 9.5, it is a really, really nice card, probably valued somewhere around $300, but I cannot use it in the Fire Packs. So I'm going to bring it today for potential trades and maybe pick up 2 or 3 cards that I can use in the Fire Packs. So just want to run back, get this, and now let's go to the show. All right, guys, so we just pulled up to the show. It is almost exactly 9 a.m., which is when the show is scheduled to start. Now, if you guys remember back to the last show I went to, which was also the J&J show, it was absolutely packed. Probably the most people at a local show here in Louisville that I've ever seen. Pretty much every single table in the show was full. So just judging from the parking lot right now, it is nowhere. It's not going to be anywhere near as full or packed as last time, but I'm hoping it will, pick up a little bit later. As you can tell, weather is not great outside. Actually, perfect day to head inside to a card show. So, yeah, just kind of judging from the parking lot, not going to be, super packed like last time, but hopefully we can still find, some cool cards, some good deals. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and head on in to the show. What's up? How's it going? What's up?
Pops Finest sold for $325.
I seen you pull that Coco.
Yeah.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah.
I've seen those drop. How much were they selling of that?
At the shop, so the light boxes are like $70. They're super cheap. You can get autos, but they're like super hard. All the autos in light are numbered to 5 or less. But then the hobby boxes are like $175, which honestly, even that sounds cheap, but they're probably a little bit overpriced.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And because you're not even guaranteed autos out of hobby. They're like 1 in every 2 or 3 boxes.
Is that new?
It just came out yesterday.
I mean, do
yeah.
they usually do like a tennis?
No, this is the first time. I think they did like 3 or 4 years ago. They did Transcendent tennis. But other than that, this is like the first one I can remember.
Is like Venus and like stuff like that in there? Or
nope. No, there are some legends like.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I know. Venus, they're missing. They don't have Nadal, Federer, Djokovic, Venus, Serena, like none of the huge guys other than Pete Sampras is in there, and then they have Coco, who's like probably the top active player you want. So yeah, I opened one box in the shop. I opened a light in the hobby in the shop to kind of decide what I wanted to do a video on. And then of course I pull that like off camera. So
What's that worth?
I don't know. I'm guessing maybe around 700 to 800. Somebody listed one last night for 2,500, but I don't think it's worth.
It's not numbered or anything?
It's number 50, yeah.
Oh, it is?
Y'all do 200 on those? He said 50 on that and 75 a piece there.
Connor likes it. Oh yeah, that's right.
200 for all?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Okay.
That's a good deal on that shit. Did you look at the see if it was gradable?
Yeah, it's pretty good condition.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grade it. I know I got do you remember the Jalen green mosaic blue I bought off you?
Yeah.
That you said was gradable? It got a 10, so I'll take your word for it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank y'all. You interested in possible trades at all?
I'm always down to look, man.
I was interested in the Jokic auto.
Okay.
This is really the only card I brought for a potential trade. Curry to 10. I think it'd probably be about similar value.
I probably wouldn't trade it for this close, like in the playoffs and whatnot.
Yeah,
just
okay.
because they're like so close.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Like,
yeah, I know his stuff's
I'm
probably.
almost wanting to like take the gamble and see if he wins.
See if he wins. Yeah.
But,
Well,
I
you
mean,
got you got two.
Yeah, I mean, I can work with you on the price. If
Okay.
You're interested in cash.
Okay. Okay. So you wouldn't be interested in the Curry?
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a little bit more than I was looking to spend right now. So
I feel like
thought I'd see if we could do a trade.
yeah,
But
doesn't hurt to ask.
yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate it though.
Yeah. No problem.
Nice cards. What do you think about like 180? That's what the past couple have been about 180, but then before that they were about 220. So 180. Okay. Now are you okay? I think I have like 150 in cash. Are you okay with 30 on something else like Venmo, PayPal?
Who knows what it'll bring?
I prefer cash.
Okay. I could probably Venmo him some money. I think he'll give me cash. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll come back. All right, guys, just wanted to check in from the show real quick. It is about 10:20, so only been here a little bit over an hour and already out of money. I've picked up about 4 or 5 cards, but again, didn't bring a ton of money today, so I'm out of cash. Probably gonna do one more lap, see if I see anything that catches my eye. If not, I'll probably head out. But definitely happy with the pickups. Think I made some quality pickups for good prices. So just wanted to check in real quick. I'm actually gonna flip the camera around here so you guys can get a look at how the show looks. Definitely not as crowded as the last show, but again, happy with the pickups and pretty decent turnout. So let's take a look at the show. All right, guys, so I just wanted to close out the show portion of the video with this real quick clip. So I was thinking about picking up some of these Monopoly boxes, and someone actually picked one up right beside me, and I just was kind of watching them rip theirs, and they ended up pulling a super short print Chet Holmgren out of the very first pack. So I just wanted to get this clip real quick, and I actually decided not to pick up any boxes because I figured he probably pulled the best card. So yeah, I just wanted to show that real quick. All right, so we just walked out of the show. It is almost 11 o'clock, so was in the show about 2, maybe 2.5 hours, somewhere around there. So didn't make a ton of pickups. Again, I think I checked in a little while ago. Didn't really make any pickups after that. Was kind of shopping around that Curry a little bit, but you know, just didn't come to a deal. So ended up picking 4 cards up total. So nothing too crazy. All of them are most likely going to go in the National Series Fire Packs, which we'll be releasing sometime in July. And then I picked up one card that I'm going to check out to potentially grade. Shout out to Connors and one sports card. He typically has a pretty good eye as far as grading. He said it looked super clean. I took his word for it. So yeah, picked up 4 total cards. Really good show, had a good time. Love going to these local shows. So just wanted to check in real quick. We'll head on home, show you guys the cards that we picked up, and kind of give a little bit more of a recap. Yeah, and just kind of close out the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed so far. Stay tuned, and I'll check back in once we get home. All right, guys, so we have made it back home from the show. Just want to do a real quick recap and show you guys everything that we did pick up. Now, didn't make a ton of pickups, only picked up 4 cards. But again, I did mention earlier in some clips that I wasn't bringing a ton of money, wasn't really planning on making a lot of pickups. There were some really nice cards. Kind of wish I did bring some more cash and make some more pickups. But again, it's just a little risky, picking up cards 2 or 3 months in advance of when I do plan to release packs, because prices can change so drastically. So wanted to be a little bit conservative on the pickups, and that's what I did. So picked up 4 total cards. I think all of the pickups should have been in previous clips, but I just want to talk about the pickups a little bit more. So first up, probably my favorite pickup of the show was this Paolo Banchero Hoops Auto. So this one's not going to be numbered or anything, but it is in really good shape. I actually did look at this one, and I think it is probably borderline 910. I did see one little like a dimple or speck somewhere over here. Can't even really see it, with the naked eye. But I did see one little speck somewhere on the front surface. So I think it is probably borderline 910. If this one were to get a 10, that would give it a really, really nice boost. But I'm not going to grade it. I'm just going to keep it raw for the fire packs. So some sales have been anywhere from about $180 to $250. So I did end up getting this one for $180. So I was really happy with that pickup. And again, this one is going, actually all of these cards that you're about to see are going to go in the National Series Fire Packs, which we'll be releasing probably sometime in July. I'm not actually going to release them at the National because I'm not actually setting up this year. I'm just going to go and enjoy the show. But kind of, in like celebration of it being the National, I will do a very, very big fire pack series. The goal right now is about 100 cards. We'll see if that ends up happening. I do have a pretty large order at PSA right now, kind of waiting to see, how those grade and all that stuff to kind of see how many more I need to pick up. But anyway, this one's going to be a really nice one. Pretty much all of the cards right now I have are really, really nice cards. So Paolo Banchero Auto. And now this one, the next 3 I did pick up from Connors and one sports cards. If you guys want to check him out on Instagram, he's always posting stuff for sale on his story. Has, tons of inventory, really nice cards. So check him out. And he let me know that this one was in good shape and probably, had a good shot to get a 10. I did actually look at this one myself, and I do agree with him. I do think this one has a really good shot to get a 10. So that is the only reason I bought this one, was because he kind of recommended, or, his advice was that it would probably get a 10. I do trust his eye. I've bought cards from him previously that he said were in good shape, and they have gotten 10s. Because this one is one that I do think, Optic Retail is brand new. If I were to buy this now, just put it in the fire packs, by the time July rolls around, I would not be surprised if this is half the value of what it is now. So really got to send this one into PSA and get a 10 for it to hold or go up in value. So Chet Holmgren, My House. This one is numbered to 149 out of the brand new Optic Retail. And I really like this year's My House insert. I think this looks really, really cool. Usually the My House is my favorite insert from Optic Retail, and this year is no different. I think this one looks super cool. So we are going to send that one off to PSA in hopes that it gets a 10, and I will be able to include that. So nice one there. And then I picked up the next 2 from Connor as well. Justin Herbert Luminance pink, which is numbered to 10. So this one's 4 of 10, and it did get the PSA 10. So I wanted to also mention, if you guys were not aware, the national fire packs will be football and basketball. So it will not just be strictly basketball. We're going to do 2 sports in there. I think the most popular 2 sports on my channel in particular are probably football and basketball. Don't do a ton of baseball or anything. So hopefully people will still be interested in 2 sport, fire packs. So really nice one here. Justin Herbert numbered to 10, PSA 10. Got all 3 of these, I should say. I think I mentioned in the video, but all 3 of these cards were $200 total. And that brings us to the last one, which is a Joe Burrow Prism Break Green Ice. I think these came out of the Fanatics blasters, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe just I can't remember if Green Ice was just super short print or if it was actually Fanatics. I really can't remember. It's been a little while since I've opened that, but I do know the Green Ice is pretty short print. These are not easy to come by. So Joe Burrow, can't go wrong. He's a fan favorite. People love him. Green Ice, super short print, PSA 10. I figured, that was for $75. I'll definitely do that. I think this one is a pop 3, and I believe the Herbert, it is numbered to 10. I believe this one is a pop 1. So really nice. I thought that was a really nice deal for $200 total. The Chet has a good shot to get a 10. So if that one does get a 10, I mean, that one might be $200 by itself and a 10. So thought that was a really good deal. Shout out to Connor. And that is going to do it for the pickups. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Don't want this final clip to take too long. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this show video, and I will see you soon.